Dwight Howard defended his former teammate amidst discussions about the greatest NBA players of all time. On Gilbert Arenas' podcast, Howard stated that, in his view, Kobe Bryant surpassed Michael Jordan. "I believe Kobe was more skilled than MJ," he said. "He took everything Jordan did and elevated it to a new level. He did it better." Arenas, however, disagreed. "Why are you saying Kobe perfected MJ's moves when you're only talking about MJ from 95, 96? Kobe has nothing to do with MJ from 84 to 93, he responded. "He didn't imitate Air Jordan." The debate started after Anthony Edwards drew attention by claiming that Jordan was the only player from previous eras who truly had skill. "I wasn't watching back then, so I can't say much," he said, according to Lane Florsheim of the Wall Street Journal. "They say the game was tougher back then, but I don't think anyone had skill at that time. Michael Jordan was the only one who really had skill, you know what I mean? That's why when people saw Kobe Bryant, they were like, oh my God. But now everyone has skill." Kobe always admired Jordan. Bryant was always a big admirer of Jordan, and many of his moves were similar. However, Arenas noted that these moves came from the later part of Jordan's career when he relied more on technique, such as fadeaway shots and mid-range game, rather than his explosive athleticism from his early years. Although the debate about the greatest player of all time often comes down to Jordan or LeBron James, Kobe has an impressive resume, with 5 championships, 2 Finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP, 2 scoring titles, 15 All-NBA selections, 12 All-Defensive selections, and 18 All-Star appearances. Kobe was a significant figure in NBA history and served as a bridge between the eras of Jordan and LeBron, playing against both. While Bryant and Howard were not best friends on the court, Kobe clearly made a lasting impression on the big man, enough for him to defend Kobe as the greatest of all time, even in comparison to Jordan. Luka Doncic has established himself as one of the top players in the NBA. In just his 6th season, he led the Dallas Mavericks back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2011, led the league in scoring, and finished 3rd in the MVP voting in 2024. Despite his recognition and talent, not everyone is a fan of his style of play. Known for his trash talk and frequent complaints to referees, Doncic has faced criticism since entering the NBA. Recently, another former player spoke out about Doncic. Robert Horry advises the Lakers against pursuing Luka Doncic. Los Angeles Lakers icon Robert Horry appeared on his own Big Shot Bob podcast, where he discussed his beloved team and the Lakers' defensive issues. When the topic of potentially acquiring Doncic in 2026 came up, Horry had some critiques. "Doncic isn't the best defender right now, and that's the Lakers' problem," Horry said. "You need some athletes who can play defense." Despite averaging 1.4 steals and 0.5 blocks per game over the past 2 seasons, Doncic's defense was heavily criticized during the 2024 NBA playoffs. While offense is crucial in the NBA, defense is equally important. Many elite players, such as Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama, and even LeBron James at times, are known for their exceptional defense combined with their offensive capabilities. Horry also criticized Doncic when he was seen drinking beer with his father Sasa after the Mavericks' victory in the Western Conference against the Timberwolves. Mavericks Vice President of Basketball Operations Michael Finley took the beer out of Doncic's hands. "We also know you need to take beers out of his hands because he needs to stay in shape," Horry said. "He will be good, but he might not be exactly what you need." Doncic has faced criticism throughout his career, with 2024 being the year with the most disapproval. However, this volume of criticism could serve as motivation for him to prove himself and silence his critics. With Doncic coming off a finals loss and facing intense criticism, he might be even more motivated. He will be a strong MVP candidate and a key reason why the Mavericks could be a top pick for the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers are gearing up for the 2024-25 season with significant changes after a disappointing year. Following their split with coach Darvin Ham, the team hired J.J. Redick and decided to focus on internal player development, signaling a strategic shift. 3 crucial adjustments are needed for success: increasing three-point attempts, starting Rui Hachimura, and better utilizing young talent. The Lakers finished last season 8th in three-point shooting percentage but 28th in attempts, a discrepancy that Redick aims to address. Focusing on these adjustments could help the Lakers return to championship contention. Key stats: the Lakers had a 26-13 record when Rui Hachimura started, projecting a 54-win pace for the season. Hachimura averaged 15.4 points and 4.8 rebounds as a starter compared to 11.5 points and 3.6 rebounds off the bench. Current state J.J. Redick aims to increase the Lakers' three-point shooting volume to match their current efficiency. The Lakers have a young roster with several players, including Bronny James and Max Christie, needing more playing time to develop. Next steps to move forward, the Lakers need to quickly implement these strategic changes to build chemistry before the season starts. Redick's coaching style will likely focus on integrating young players while promoting a more perimeter-oriented offense. How effectively these tactics are applied throughout the season could determine their playoff aspirations. Bottom line for the Lakers to overcome past struggles and avoid another mediocre season, adopting a more aggressive three-point strategy, starting Hachimura, and developing younger players are essential steps. These adjustments have the potential to reshape the team's competitiveness as they head into the 2024-25 season. LeBron James' NBA career is far from over. Recently, he signed a 2-year contract to remain with the Lakers, with the second year being a player option. LeBron could choose to retire next year or, if things continue to go well, play for several more seasons. However, it seems that LeBron is already thinking about what he will do when he retires. He has frequently mentioned his desire to own an NBA expansion team. With a new media deal set to begin in the 2025-26 season, Commissioner Adam Silver revealed a few months ago that the league is considering adding an expansion team soon. On Thursday, Maverick Carter, LeBron's business partner, appeared on The Pat McAfee Show and remarked that the star is determined to own an NBA team, joking about the amount of hair LeBron, at 39 years old, still has. LeBron reaches billion-dollar milestone. According to Forbes recently, Forbes estimated that LeBron has achieved a net worth of $1 billion. While this amount is not enough to purchase an NBA franchise on his own, with his business connections, it is likely that he could assemble a group of investors to make this dream a reality. With about a month until the start of the 2024-25 NBA training camp, the Lakers have yet to sign any players this offseason. Time is running out, and the team needs to act if they want to become competitive again in the title race. The Lakers failed to land any of their free agent targets this year. One player they were eyeing was center Jonas Valanciunas, who chose to sign with the Washington Wizards. Valanciunas' decision to join the Wizards, potentially the worst team in the NBA, might have been a shock for the Lakers. However, there are rumors that the Lakers' attempt to acquire him may not be entirely over. Jovan Buha from The Athletic recently commented on Buha's block that he believes the Lakers will probably try again to sign Valanciunas, partly because he was on LeBron James' list of desired players. There was some interest for sure, said Buha about Valanciunas. He was on LeBron's list, so I think the Lakers will take another look. But I don't think the interest is as strong as it is in players like Wendell Carter or other names that have emerged. So, I see Valanciunas as a medium to low-level trade target for the team. The Lakers' need for a center. There is a perception that the Lakers need a defensive center to compete with the top teams. Valanciunas may not be the ideal choice in this regard, as he is not exactly a great shot blocker or rim protector. However, he is a robust player that opponents need to account for. Last season, he averaged 12.2 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 0.8 blocks in 23.5 minutes per game with the New Orleans Pelicans. While not a great three-point shooter, he can make some long-range shots, which forces opponents to guard him on the perimeter. This, in theory, would open up more offensive space for LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the rest of the team in half-court sets and fast breaks. The Lithuanian player signed a 3-year, $30.3 million contract in July, which might not be an exorbitant amount for the Lakers. However, as Buha mentioned, Carter, who is younger and a better three-point shooter, might be higher on the team's priority list.